Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and furthermore, welcome back to yet another exciting figure review. Tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Elite Collection Survivor Series True FX Becky Lynch. And quickly taking a look at the box here, you can see Becky Lynch, a real image of Becky Lynch herself. The figure there with the two arms for the Build-A-Figure, and you can see the Build-A-Figure there. I really like this kind of like box art. If you look inside the window there, it looks like she's actually coming out from the way, you know, where the wrestlers come in before the fight. That's really cool. And you can see obviously the WWE logo there, and the colors on this packaging are pretty nice. You can see another glamour shot, or just image of Becky Lynch in a real tight. I don't think that's latex. It seems a bit too kind of fabric-y to be latex, but she's definitely wearing some kind of bodysuit or catsuit there. She is wearing latex here. Yeah, so she's wearing latex here, and she's got like this really cool leather spiked jacket. She's holding up the WWE belt there. And you can see the other figures here in this line to build this Build-A-Figure here. You can see Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, Becky Lynch, and the Ultimate Warrior. This is by Mattel. And this is really cool. I like how it actually shows images of the real wrestler, so you can kind of get an idea of what she actually looks like compared to, you know, the figure, because obviously the figure, despite being quite nice, is not going to look exactly like, you know, the real woman that, you know, it's supposed to be based off of. But anyway, enough talking. I'm going to take a few minutes to get this one unboxed. Don't go away. There's more figure review to be had. Alright, here is Becky out of the box, but before we get started with the review of the actual figure, let's quickly go over her accessories. So she's got the two arms here for, I don't know who this guy is, but the guy that was on the packaging, and he just has some just regular arms here. He's got, like, you know, a suit on, there's some buttons, and he's got some hands. Yeah, hit him with the chair. So yeah, you got some arms for the Build-A-Figure that I'll never build, so I don't care. You're not gonna get me, Mattel. You're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna fall into the trope of buying all the figures just so I can have this Build-A-Figure. You won't get me. And obviously, because she is a female wrestler, you do get the fisted hands, because obviously you're gonna want her to be throwing some punches and kicks and whatever. So, you know, they're nice. Just cast in a single-colored plastic, and it looks pretty nice. Now for Becky herself, she's got this really cool outfit on, okay? So it's obviously this latex part up top. So she's got this, I don't know how to really describe it. It's not a latex bodysuit. So it's like latex all the way up to, you know, the middle of her neck, and then it goes into like a V shape around her lady bits. And then there's like some, I don't know, like fishnet design there, and then it goes into these kind of stripper boots here. And they're really nice. They got like a black, almost like latex interior with like a leather exterior, and then it's got like some pads there, and the spiky pads there. No high heels, just straight up like flat soles. She's got some pegs there if you got a display base to put her on. So, you know, not bad. I don't know how to really call this. It's like a leather outfit, and of course it covers all the parts. You know, like the this part and these, the melons, the cleavage back of her. Oh, that back arch and the shoulders are nicely done, and that those butt cheeks. She's got some lacing here on her the back of her boots, but it's a pretty simple design. Nothing too crazy. The face sculpt looks enough like the actual wrestler, I think, and I like how it's not just ginger hair. There's a little bit of a lighter orange there to bring out the details, but she's in a skin tight latex outfit. She's got the leather boots and the fishnets. Looks really cool. For articulation, her head can only really move side to side because of her hair. Her hair is pliable. It's made of like that soft plastic, so it is moving, but it's not enough that it's gonna let you do a whole lot. And she has no maybe she does, it's just that her hair gets in the way. And of course she has a very look at that arch. She has a very nice, I wouldn't say it's an ab crunch, like a breast crunch. And then she can rotate here at the waist all the way around. That's pretty cool. And I think her chest moves a little side to side there. Arms can move out fully. Becky T-pose. So there's that. Obviously, they rotate fully. Both arms. She does have a swivel or rotation, here at, I don't know, that kind of weird, area underneath her shoulders. Can move up on a double bend, which is nice. No rotation except for here, obviously, underneath the shoulders. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, it does rotate. Okay, so we have full rotation here at the wrist. Moves up and down. Full rotation at the wrist. Moves up and down. She's very tight. It sounds weird when I'm, looking at a female character. She does have this rotation here in her inner thighs. That's on both sides. Oh, I don't like how this is. This figure's been sitting on the shelf in my local Walmart for like 2 years, so there's that. She does have... I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, she can only bend it so far. It feels like she has a double joint, but you see how that's putting pressure on her boots here? So she looks like she has a double bend, but you can only do so much because... I don't like how that sounds. You can only do so much because her boots get in the way. Looks like there's a swivel too. Oh yeah, there's a full rotation here at the kind of mid, just below the knee. Moves up and back. No rocker. Up and back. Okay, so a decent amount of articulation on this girl. You'd hope that she'd be like super articulated, given that she's like a wrestler. She's gonna be throwing punches and bringing people down to the ground. But it's enough. And I get my latex-clad woman out of it. It's a decent figure. I would like there to be a lot more articulation on this thing, but it does the job, and I think that face looks really nice. It looks almost exactly like her. Not quite, obviously. But it's nice. She's got the latex outfit, the fishnets, the knee-high boots. She looks really cool. I guess we'll go and put her fisted hands on. Alright. Here is Becky with the fisted hands, and you can get some pretty cool kind of getting ready to punch somebody out poses with this figure. That was my feeble attempt at getting her to punch without actually positioning the figure to look like she's swinging punches, but this is kind of like her bracing, getting ready to like fight somebody, like come at me. I'm gonna lay you down on the ground. Type of pose here. But yeah, first up for comparison, here is Becky next to the Silk Spectre from the DC Watchmen movie. And if you are an avid viewer of my channel, you know exactly why I have this figure. Becky next to Baroness from the G.I. Joe Origins Snake Eyes movie. And finally, Becky next to the Figma Metroid the Other M Zero Suit Samus. For my first dive into wrestling figures, this is pretty good. I actually saved this figure. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but this figure was sitting on the shelf in my local Walmart for, as far as I know, 2 years. And the box was really damaged. It was tearing at the back of the box. You know, it was kind of beat up on the plastic bubble. This figure was sitting there for a while and has been tossed around, I'm sure, by collectors and kids before it got to me. And so I'm like, you know, this is a pretty nice figure. I was humming and hawing whether I should buy it for the past few years. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to save this figure. It's been sitting there. It's never been played with, never been opened, just being tossed around, you know, people humming and hawing like myself, whether they should get it or not. Again, I don't know anything about wrestling. I don't know about this person. Although I was looking at that John Cena versus The Rock 2-pack. Now that's a fight I would pay to see. So I might buy that too. And I did see another Becky Lynch with an even hotter outfit. You know, she's got a different outfit. Actually quite similar to the Silk Spectre that I just compared her to. But this is a nice figure. Not the greatest articulation, but, you know, it's nice. If you like Becky Lynch or if you like wrestling figures, I would recommend this. It's nothing crazy, but, you know, the likeness of Becky Lynch is pretty decent, and the figure has decent enough articulation and a nice shelf presence. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care. Have a great night. And I'll see you in the next video.